Good afternoon, baseball fans. A little bit delayed, but we welcome you to Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover for this non-conference matchup between the champions of the Clover Belt East, the Columbus Catholic Dons, and the champions of the CWC South, the Pacelli Cardinals. My name is Mike Wendland. Trevor Zaleski alongside me on production here for Zaleski Sports. This chilly, cloudy, but as of right now, dry afternoon as we get set for this one between these two teams. Two top 10 teams in Division 4, two top seeds, and both teams expecting to make a deep playoff run over the next couple of weeks. For Columbus Catholic, they come in at 15-1 overall. They, again, won the Clover Belt East with ease. The Pacelli Cardinals 17-3. They went 10-0, clinched their undefeated conference record last night against Wild Rose. As the coaches, Coach Grasso, Coach Sankey, going meeting with our umpires for this one here, again, at Veterans Memorial Park. Dimensions 328 down the lines, 372 dead center. As we get set for this one, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a great game between two top-tier teams. We were going to originally do two, but due to the weather this morning, we'll drop things down. We're going to play one great game here in Plover. And so that being said, we are going to step aside briefly. We'll let the umpires meeting continue, and then we'll be back with your starting lineups and the first pitch as you are watching non-conference all-time baseball here on Zaleski Sports.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Wait another day. Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
I really got to.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together. At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company...
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams. Keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Our national anthem concluded as we get set now for baseball on, again, a fairly chilly comparatively to May, but still a beautiful, beautiful day. And now we'll start with your starting lineups for the #9 ranked team in Division 4, the 15-1 Clover Belt East champions, the Columbus Catholic Dons. Leading off and starting at shortstop, #5, Emmett Knitsny. Hitting second is your starting pitcher, #13, Blake Jacoby. Batting third in center field, #2, Brock Bennington. Batting cleanup, the catcher, #10, Colt Timbler. Batting fifth, your left fielder, #6, Zane Adler. Batting sixth, the third baseman, #25, Cy Becker. Batting seventh at first base, #15, Grant Olsen. Batting 8th in right field, number 14, Alex Edwards. And batting 9th at second base, number 3, Nathan Nimitz. And for the Pacelli Cardinals, they'll head out there leading off for the Cardinals, number 6 in the state at 17-3. Number 15, second baseman Melise Baydoun. In center field, hitting second, number 5, Bryson Cashin. Drew Kadrovich is a shortstop, whereas number 1, he hits third. Brock Bierncott, your cleanup hitter. He'll play right field and wear the number 2. Nick Helms scooping it at first. He will wear number 10 and hit 5th. Asher Jordan at the hot corner at third. He's wearing number 7. Your starting pitcher is number 3, Ben Hammerly. Batting 8th in left field, number 11, Peyton Fleece. And Tim Sackman will be hanging the signs behind the plate. For the Cardinals, Columbus Catholic, their navy and white jerseys, the gray pants with the gray stripes on the socks. Dons scripted across the front. The Cardinals in their red jerseys, blue and white striping, blue lettering and numbers with the white outlines and the white pants, red and white caps. As Ben Hammerly will take his first warm-up tosses. Ben making his 4th start of the year. He's 1-1 with a 0 ERA. He's given up 8 hits, 6 runs. He struck out 13, walked 9 in 15 2/3 innings. For the Cardinals this this now late season. And he'll face a very dangerous batting order for the Dons to get things going underway. Again, Konechny, Jacoby, Bennington, each one of them hitting well over 400. In Bennington's case, over 500. Same with Timbler in the cleanup spot. And Hammerly, more of a control guy. It'll be a good test of him to face a lineup with this kind of extra base oomph. As both teams get set for their playoff runs. Again, a combined 32-4 between these two teams. Two of the very best in mid-Wisconsin and just in Wisconsin in general. As we'll get one final throwdown. And as we do take a look at that, we're going to have a quick word from our friends over at Fleet Farm to get set for this afternoon. So don't miss Fleet Farm's Countdown to Summer event and save on everything for outdoor work and play, from lawn and garden tools to grilling and fishing gear. Save today at Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. So here comes Emmett Konechny. Konechny hitting on the year .486. He's driven in 16. As our opening pitch from Hammerly, the big leg kick is a breaking ball down and away, and we're underway with ball 1. Again, Hammerly not going to overpower you. He's gonna hit the corners. He'll throw a good amount of strikes. Let his defense do the work, and there's gonna be a strike. It's 1-1.
First pitch 132, game time temperature 57 degrees.
As we start on a 57-degree afternoon. The 1-1 from to Konechny is going to be swung on and missed on a breaking ball on the outer half. And you got to wait back on that one. It's 1-2. Breaking ball, fly ball into center. Cashin's in his tracks. He'll reach up and make the catch, and there's the first out of this game this afternoon. That'll bring up Blake Jacoby. Jacoby on the year hitting .413. He's driven in 9. Saw him throw last week, and he threw very well on Saturday. Right back on the mound today. Another tough opponent. Ground ball rolled over to second. Melise Baydoun is there. He'll step, throw, and a couple of quick outs for Ben Hammerly. We'll bring up Brock Bennington. Bennington,
Now batting the center fielder, Brock Bennington.
either 1B or number 2. Could be a Colt Player of the Year with the guy on deck behind him. We'll see how they vote in the Clover Belt East for Player of the Year, but Bennington's definitely on the short list. Hitting .538, 5 home runs, 27 RBIs. Hit 2 last week, last Saturday, 4 in the week, as that'll miss down and away. Had 6 RBIs in that game against Marshfield on just 2 swings. Hitting 2 mammoth home runs. And that's going to be a line drive into the gap and left. That's down. That's a base hit. That's going to get to the warning track. That'll be extra bases for Bennington. Fleece's throw is going to come in. It's going to be late. And he's in there standing with a 2-out double. That's the 5th double of the season for Bennington. And that'll bring up the other man on the short list for the Clover Belt Player of the Year, and that's going to be Colt Timbler, hitting 542. He's had 1 home run, 32 RBIs. Man, you would be hard-pressed to find a better 3-4 combo to batting order in mid-Wisconsin. Big breaking ball is going to be up in the zone, up and out. So for ball 1 now to Timbler. Good speed on the base as well. Bennington can really run. He leads the team in stolen bases with 12, or he had 12 going into the late last week. Big breaking ball. That'll drop in there for a strike. Evens up 1-1. In the defense for the Cardinals, Fleas, Cashin, and Bierncott the outfield. Jordan, Kadrovich, Baydoun, Helms on the infield. Sackman doing the catching. A lot of room in the backstop as well here in Plover. That one's just going to float up there, the brim of the helmet, the curveball, and it's 2-1. Again, it's overcast, but it looks expecting the rain to be passed and be done with. We had some very heavy stuff this morning. But good work by Plover to get this place cleaned up. As there's a base hit to right, they're going to send the runner. Throw is going to come in. It's up the line, and it's 1-0 Dons on the RBI single from Colt Timbler, who's done what he does best all season long. RBI number 33. We'll bring up Zane Adler, left fielder, hitting .292. He's got a home run. He's driven in 9. As they do have a courtesy runner over. That looks to be there's 2 number 12s that I think it might be Isaac Moritz. Let's see if I can get a quick check over from our friends over at Game Changer. And who it is Zane Adler steps in. It is Isaac Moritz over at first base. Running for Timbler. He'll hold, and the first pitch will be rolled over toward third on the grass. Jordan, step, throw, and got him by half a step. So the inning comes to an end, but 2 hits bring in a run for Columbus Catholic. We've played 1/2 inning. It is 1-0 Dons. You're watching non-conference baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No caps, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Blake Jacoby taking his warm-up tosses in the bottom half of inning number 1, and as he gets sets for that. Quick reminder as well from our friends over at Feltz Dairy, located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy is a family-friendly experience. They serve your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all served right here, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Feltz Dairy is open Monday through Saturday, 24/7 on Facebook. Top of the order, Baydoun, Cashin, Kadrovich to face Jacoby. For Blake this season, this is his 5th start, his 7th appearance. He's 4-0 with a 1.50 or 1.50 ERA, 15 strikeouts in 23 1/3 innings.
Leading off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 1st inning, the second baseman, Melis Baydoun.
Bennington hitting 296 on the year. He's driven in 9. The freshman getting a lot of starts in the leadoff spot. He threw yesterday. He got the win against Wild Rose that clinched their undefeated conference year. He wins 6 strong innings against the Wildcats. He'll take one down for ball 1. Run on 2 hits in that first inning for Columbus. Cardinals trying to batch against the tough right-hander. And he'll miss up 2-0. Jacoby, pretty good control as well. Again, 23 in the third innings. He's only walked 8 batters during that time. Pitches to contact a lot. But he's had very good defense behind him, especially on the infield. It's 3-0. That one will miss wide. So taking a look at the defensive lineup for the Dons. Outfield left to right. Adler, Bennington, and Edwards. Infield, Becker, Konechny, Nimitz. Has taken all the way. He'll take a strike. So again, Becker, Konechny, Nimitz, and Olsen with Timbler doing the catching. And we saw a clinic over at third base last Saturday from Becker. He's trying to match it up. And it's going to be a high strike, and the count runs back full. So Jacoby works it all the way back after falling behind 3-0. As the right-hander digs into the glove, and we'll see what he brings. 3-2, and he gets him to pop up foul territory, moving over and out of play. So it will be a 7-pitch at bat at minimum to start the bottom of the first. Bennington trying to be the table setter for the 2 seniors behind him, Cashin and Kadrovich. Full count delivery will miss down and away, and it's a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Bryson Cashin. Cashin hitting .339. He's got 1 home run.
Bryson Cashin.
He's driven in 11. He's also been hit by a pitch 6 times this year. Get a quick look at some of the base running numbers for Beydoun over at first base. See if I can double check his potential stolen base numbers as the first pitch is going to be missing for ball 1. Beydoun's stolen 5, but be careful running on Timbler. That one bouncing in and a nice backhand pick by said catcher. Probably the best defensive catcher in central Wisconsin. Shallow lead, and that'll miss. It's 3-0, so second straight batter Jacoby's run it 3-0 on. He worked it all the way back, but ended up losing Beydoun to the walk. Now he's trying to climb the ladder back against Cashin. Cashin, wide open stance in the left-handed box. Future UWSP pointer. And he'll take all the way, take a strike. Three and 1 the count. And that's fouled straight back, and he again runs it back full. And he'll take all the way. So again, from 3-0 back to a full count for the second straight batter. Jacoby working himself in and out of trouble on a batter-by-batter basis to start this one off. Slide step. And he'll miss just a touch up, and it's back-to-back free passes. And that'll bring up the Cardinals' top hitter, Drew Kadrovich. Drew at .492. He's hit 2 out of the ballpark. He's driven in 36, 9 doubles and 4 triples.
Drew Kadrovich.
Had one of the big hits in their win over Marshfield earlier this week that clinched their conference championship outright. Also their top pitcher. We're not likely to see him on the mound today, with 3 games scheduled now next week. So a quick meeting on the mound. Timbler goes. They'll discuss the signs. They'll get everything situated and try and calm down Jacoby. Again, back-to-back walks to get things going. Nobody out. And the favorite for the player of the year for the CWC South stepping into the box. Fly ball to center. Bennington's got it in his tracks. There will be no tag, and there's the first out of the inning. A big out for Jacoby on the first pitch will bring up Brock Bierncott. Bierncott, who was the winning pitcher in that conference championship clinch earlier this week, hitting .345. He's driven in 20. Playing right field. He's had a 2-run single in that game. That was really kind of put the game out of reach. Was our Highlight House player of the game from that one. Line drive into center. That's going to be caught. Throw back to second. Baydun's in with a feet first slide. Ball was hit well, but right at Bennington. And at center field, between these two guys, between Cashin and Bennington, they can run down just about anything in center between these two guys. And here comes Nick Helms. Helms hitting .377. Driven in 15. Jacoby, after 2 straight walks, throws 3 pitches, will take it himself and get 3 straight outs. The meeting between him and Timbler worked, and the Cardinals are retired after 1. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We go to the second. It's 1-0 Columbus Catholic as you're watching non-conference baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Top half of inning number 2. Hammerly makes his final throw down as Cy Becker steps in. A quick reminder as well to get comfortable this summer with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and your business comfortable. So sign up for plan service, receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. So there's a ground ball to short. Kadrovich steps in, throws over in time, and gets him by half a step for out number 1. Again, for our friends at Point Heating and Cooling, call Point Heating and Cooling, 715-345-1979. Again, 715-345-1979. Visit online, pointheating.com. And so Becker retired. That'll bring up Grant Olsen, the first baseman. Olsen hitting .389. He's driven in 12, and he'll take one down and in the dirt. So the 4 outs, 3 groundouts for Hammerly, and that's going to be his game plan. Is that one spikes about 55 feet. When he's got his breaking stuff going, he's going to be a ground ball machine. That was the case when he threw a one-hitter against Notre Dame a few weeks ago. And he'll give a line drive, looping into center, a base hit. Cashin plays it off a bounce. So Olsen aboard will bring up Alex Edwards. Right fielder hitting .125. He's 1 for 8 on the season. Standout soccer player getting the start in right field today. And the first pitch is going to be down in the dirt, blocked back there by Tim Sackman again. A lot of room behind home plate, and with the rain we had earlier, it's a pretty thick back there, a little damp, so the ball's not going to bounce very well, so anything behind should be able to bring a run over. Throw over to first, and safe with a dive is Olsen. 6, 7, and 8 led this inning off. Here's the Edwards in the 8th spot today with Nimitz on deck. Big leg kick. That's going to miss down. Edwards taking all the way. 2-0 now. 3 hits now for Columbus. The Bennington double, Timbler with the RBI single, and Olsen now with a single. And there's a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the mitt. So 2 balls and a strike to Edwards. Rockin' Ernie Banks' famous 14. The 2-1. Breaking ball is up there, and it's 3-1. Just kind of floats up there. I'm trying to get through the bottom of this order and not get it over to Konechny with runners on. He will not. There's going to be a walk, and that'll bring up Nathan Nemitz with 2 on and 1 out. Nemitz hitting .235. He's driven in 7.
Batting the second baseman, Nathan Nemitz.
And we'll see if they maybe think about dropping down a bunt here with your top of your order due up next. Helms is going to move in a touch. Yeah, I think he's expecting a potential bunt. Hammerly will have the third base side as he'll take a strike. That's going to be a key thing for both teams. Again, with the grass a little thick right now. How do you play like that, especially with speed running out of the box? And he'll chop that one foul off the cup of the bat, and it's now 0-2. Be a big strikeout if he can get it, but he's looking for a ground ball, trying to spin 2. Olsen, the runner at second. Edwards at first. Good speed. Hammerly out of the stretch. Glove at his shoulders. Breaking ball down and away. Doesn't get the chase, and it's 1-2. Infield playing back, trying to get that double play. And he'll lock it up. Strike 3 called. First strikeout for Hammerly. 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up Emmett Konechny. He flew out to center first time up.
The shortstop, Emmett Konechny.
He'll again hit one to cash in back in the first. But he has driven in 16 as he'll foul that one off. He's got plenty of RBIs from hitting that leadoff spot. He's got 6 doubles. Came in hitting just shy of 500. Throw over, they have him, and it's thrown away. Edwards on his way to second. They're going to send Olsen around third, and it's cut off. So the error is going to bring in a run. Olsen ran through stop sign. He was waving him for a little bit, then he had the late stop sign, and Olsen just runs through it, and then it's cut off, so an error. And E1 will bring in the second run for the Dons. Edwards stays at second. That's a costly mistake. And a big breaking ball is going to be in there. So 0-2 now. And if he gets Konechny here, then you're going to look back on trying to pick off the second runner. That is extremely costly. That's fouled straight back and sticks in the fence. That's an impressive movement, but now I think one's going to knock it down later. But you can count the seams on the baseball right now, staring straight into my eyes. Still 0-2. And locked him up, got him looking, back-to-back strikeouts, so the error on the pickoff looms large. A run on a hit, there was an error, and a runner left. We've played an inning and a half. It is 2-0 Dons on Zaleski Sports.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call those shots. They're professionals. Remove the stress and anxiety of having your vehicle serviced or repaired.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Go with the winning team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Bottom half of inning number 2 here from Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover, as Jacoby will take his last couple of warm-up tosses. And as he does that, a quick reminder asking if you have questions about your retirement. As a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services LLC, Michael Smith and Associates can help. With the exclusive Confident Retirement Approach, you work one-on-one with an advisor to help develop a retirement roadmap to get you where you want to go. Call Michael Smith and Associates today, 715-341-6657. Again, 715-341-6657. Offices are located at 3241A Business Park Drive in Stevens Point. Asher Jordan to lead things off, third baseman, hitting .370. Cardinals had back-to-back walks back in that first inning, left him stranded on 3 pitches after a meeting on the mound. As the first pitch is in there on the outside corner for strike 1. After walking Beydoun and Cash and Timbler out and calmed Jacoby down, and in the 3 pitches, it was 2 fly balls and a pop-up. And there's a foul tip into the mitt. So now Jacoby settled down. He's got a 0-2 to the young third baseman. Hammerly and Fleas will follow here in the second. Fly ball. Deep center. Bennington running on the way back. He's going to get there. Couple steps shy of the fence. Hit well, but chased down.
Now batting the pitcher.
By Bennington. Again, that's going to be a fun, just defensive battle in center field. 2 of the very best. So here comes Ben Hammerly. Hammerly at .306. He's driven in 14 runs this year. Wide open stance, bat in front of that left shoulder and the left-handed side is. That's going to miss a touch up for ball 1. Hammerly, after that throwing error, looking to help his own cause. And that's going to be in there for a strike. Jacoby delivers, misses down and in, back foot. Jacoby 4 outs, all in the air. And that's caught beautifully by Timbler. Get the strike. He got the strike on there. He framed that one. And that's the value of a veteran catcher. It was above the belt. He brought her right back in. So 2-2 to Hammerly. And he tried it again, but that one's going to be down. It's 3-2. So the senior affectionately known as Hammer. Back in, full count delivery. Fly ball into right center. Bennington will jog a few steps over to his left to make the catch. He's recorded 4 outs already in center field. And there with 2 down, here comes Peyton Fleas. Fleas hitting .234. He's driven in 11. Getting more and more time in left field as the season's gone on. Coach Sankey had been trying to find an everyday left fielder. Seems to have found one in Peyton. A couple really good performances against Notre Dame. That's popped up, though, first pitch. But yeah, just on the outfield grass, Olsen will make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 second for Blake Jacoby. Nothing across and nobody left. We go to the third with the least game 2-0 lead for Columbus Catholic on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
So we get set for the top of the third. Quick thank you out to Heartland Custom Homes in Central Wisconsin's premier home builder. For 50 years, Heartland Custom Homes in Plover has kept their mission of building better living for you and your family. 2, 3, and 4 in the order for the Dons here in the third inning. Blake Jacoby lead things off. He grounded out to second his first time up. Couple of strikeouts now. 1 walk and 3 hits allowed, 2 runs for Hammerly through 2. And the first one rolled over to second again. Baydoun's there, step. A little bit of a high throw, but Helms holds the bag, and there's the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Now we'll bring up Bennington. Brock Bennington double into left field last time up. Came around to score on the Timbler single. And this is the part of the order you want up to get some more tack-on runs, up 2. That'll miss down low. And Hammerly, 2 1/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. That one will bounce in there. 58-foot curveball. Being very careful with the big man. And that is exactly why. He rips one then down the line. That's fair. That's going to get to the fence. Extra bases once again for Brock Bennington. He'll cruise in with a 1-out double. That is now for Brock his 6th double of the year. He had 1 going into last weekend. He's got 5 since then, which will bring up Timbler. Timbler and RBI single to right last time. And they're going to put him on. So 1 out. We'll bring up Zane Adler as Timbler's going to run. They're going to keep him out there with only 1 out. If it gets to 2, we may see the courtesy runner. Adler grounded out to third. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball is going to stay up for ball 1. Two runs on 4 hits now for the Dons. Cardinals still looking for their first hit. Bennington dancing off a second. Look over, they got him picked off. Hammerly's going to chase him over. They're going to get into the pickle. Throw over. Kadrovich will eventually chase him down. Timbler will get second on the play, but it's a pickoff route number 2. 1-5-6. For those of you keeping score at home or just trying to keep up with me. So 2 outs, and now we're going to see Isaac Moritz, the courtesy runner for Timbler.
Courtesy runner Isaac Moritz.
That's a good move, inside move from Hammerly on the pickoff. Bennington was dancing around there. Count remains though 1-0. There's a strike on the outside corner. So it evens up 1-1 to Adler. Zane moving up to the 5 spot in the order. Came in hitting .292. So they're going to double check the count. They ask the other umpire, and Hammerly says, I have 1-1. Of course, Ben would want to say I have 0-2, but he's an honest chap. Little roller into right field, a base hit. They're going to hold the runner. It's bobbled in right. Throw will come in. Runner's falling over. Throw over. They got a pickle again. Throws high. They're going to try and chase him back down. And he's in the baseline. They're going to say he is out. But no, hold on. But they're trying to argue obstruction. They're going to say he's out. So chaos continues.
No runs.
So 2 hits, no runs, and a runner left.
2.5 complete. Columbus 2.
That was something as we go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Columbus Catholic on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood. R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Looking back on that play, as you saw Moritz slipping and falling over third, there was a little bit of a debate among whether there might have been obstruction that forced the runner out of the baseline, but umpires got together. They say no. Coach Krasnold pled his case, but the out stands. So 2 outs on the base pass in that third inning. So we saw the throwing error in the second cost the Cardinals 2 errors here on the base pass for the Dons caused them as Bennington was picked off a second, then rounding third Moritz as a Kersey runner stumbled and fell. And that'll bring up now the bottom half of the inning. Tim Sackman lead things off, hitting .222 on the year. Probably been the everyday catcher, solid defensively, extremely hard worker behind the plate, puts his body on the line as he'll take a strike. It'll be Sackman, Beidoun, and Cashin facing Jacoby here in the third. And that'll just miss out for ball 1. Jacoby, working the first base side of the rubber, will fire in a strike. So Sackman stepping back in there. Again, no bias here, wearing the best number in baseball, the number 6. No, I don't say that because that's the number I still wear. Zane Adler the same way for Columbus. The 1-2 to Tim is going to miss up. So 2 balls and 2 strikes for the Cardinal catcher. Quick moving game so far. Third inning. And it's going to run full. And picked very nonchalantly by Timbler. Sackman does do a good job working the count, getting on base. Gets on base over 100 points greater than his batting average. That's ideal for the bottom of your batting order. But that one he cuts right through. There's a swing and a miss. First strikeout.
Now batting the second baseman.
And that is the Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. So call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. So that'll bring up Beidoun. He drew a walk back in the first. And that's going to miss for ball 1. So 1-0 to Baydoun. A big thank you goes out to our game day sponsors as well. Century 21 Team Community Realtors, Columbus Catholic High School, Wisconsin Homes, Tire Town, Buccaneer Supper Club, and G&D Wood Products. There's a base hit into left. First hit for the Cardinals goes to Baydoun, who stings one past the diving Becker, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. As one more time as Cashin walks up, thank you to our sponsors, Century 21 Team Community Realtors, Columbus Catholic High School, Wisconsin Homes, Tire Town, Buccaneers Supper Club, and G&D Wood Products. So Cashin, who drew a walk as well back in the first inning, with Melise Baydoun over at first base. And I doubt they're going to see him run. And there's a fly ball into fairly deep center. Bennington on the run. That's going to get over his head. That's going to one-hop the fence. Cashin's going to, on his way to third, they're sending the run. The ball's thrown way up the line. It's going to be an RBI triple for Bryson Cashin. Baydoun circles him all the way from first.
Triple for Bryson Cashin brings up the shortstop.
It's because he was going before the throw. Most other hitters, that would be a double or an error, but Bryson, with his speed, he has to triple all the way. And so with one out, here comes Drew Kadrovich. Back-to-back hits have brought in a run for the Cardinals, and very much needed offense here in the third. Here comes Kadrovich. He flew out to center. One of their 4 fly balls to center. There's a high pop-up, foul ground. You're going to be caught out and left. Throw's going to come in. It's going to be a sacrifice fly and an RBI for Kadrovich.
RBI sac fly for Kadrovich. Now, the right fielder.
So now we're tied back up 2-2. Here comes Bierncott, who also flew out to center. And that's always one you always kind of think back after the fact as a left fielder, if it's in foul ground with a guy like Cashin, do you let that drop and hope for a ground ball or a strikeout? But then again, you're also facing the most dangerous hitter in the CWC South. First pitch in there for a strike to Brock Bierncott. So 2 outs, 2 runs in on 2 hits.
If I'm able to run in on it, then maybe. But you're running, I let it go.
Bierncott. Body steady, bat kind of moving up and down on that right shoulder, and he'll roll one into right field. It's another hit. So 3 hits in the inning after they had none through the first 2, and here comes Nick Helms.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Helms.
Helms popped up back to Jacoby and back in the first inning. That was part of him escaping that early jam after the 2 walks. Got 2 fly balls and a pop-up. Bierncott can run a little bit. The Cardinals haven't stolen much this year compared to years past. But if they need to, they can get a base, but probably not too much on Colt Timbler, as that's a strike. And we'll see again for both teams who they're going to have in their pitching staffs today. Both teams have played games this week, as that'll skip in there for the first ball of the count. I know we won't see Bierncott for the Cardinals. He threw 5 innings on Tuesday. We saw Baydoun and Opper throw yesterday. Baydoun's not going to be out today. He's not going to throw. I don't think they're planning on throwing Kadrovich. I think Asher Jordan might be next for the Cardinals. Not completely sure who's going to be available for the Dons either. I'm going to look at their previous games this week and see who they've got that they can throw if they want to. A little bit of a flinch at first. He holds, and that's going to miss low, and it's 3-1. They played just the game on Tuesday, and that was against Loyal. They won that one in 5. So 4 1/3 and 75 pitches from Konechny. That's going to be a 2-out walk to Helms. So 2 on, 2 out. Here comes Jordan. He flew out to center.
Asher Jordan.
So you're not going to see Konechny, but Cy Becker came in, threw 5 pitches, and got 2 outs to wrap that game up. So we may see Cy in this one. And there's A base hit into center. They're going to send the runner around third. A long throw is going to be up the line, cut off. RBI single for Asher Jordan. Bierncott got a good jump with 2 outs on the ping of the composite bat. Bennington tried to sound all the way through, but it kind of hung up in the air. And a good play by Jacoby to cut that one off, keep the runners at first and second. So 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs. We'll bring up Hammerly, the 8th hitter to bat this inning for the Cardinals. Hammerly flew out to center his first time up. After a quiet couple of innings offensively, the bats have woken up. Step off and a look back. Helm's not going anywhere. Nick has 3 stolen bases. That's going to miss down. Back pick. Helm's back standing, and the ball almost hit him on the hop. A good backup there by Emmett Konieczny. Timbler calling out his own signs. Slide step, popped foul over toward the parking lot. It'll land in just past the sidewalk, in between the bus and my car. That's exactly why I parked the way I did, right under a tree. There will be no velocity if it were to hit me. Ground ball up the middle. It'll be a force out. Will end the inning. So the fielder's choice wraps it up. But the Cardinals, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 left, and we go to the 4th. It is now 3-2 Pacelli on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, and come check out Velocity Clubhouse.
Velocity Clubhouse is open to the public, and we have a large facility for any of your sporting needs. Whether it's hitting, pitching, volleyball, or practice on the same court as the Housers, try our baseball simulator. Work one-on-one with experienced coaches. Schedule your next birthday party or gathering with Velocity Clubhouse of Stevens Point. 715-254-0505.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Top half of inning number 4. Hammerly back out there to work. And he'll face Cy Becker to lead things off.
The third baseman, Cy Becker.
Becker 0 for 1. A ground out to short back in the second inning, and that's going to miss down and in the dirt. Again, both bullpens quiet. Here on this cloudy afternoon. There's a swing and a miss. Had that back foot flying forward. And Hammerly not an overpowering guy, but he throws good off speed. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball is stayed up. It was a hanger. Becker chased after it and fouled it off the handle and out of play first base side. Quick pitch, ground ball to short. Kadrovich steps up, quick release, 1 out. So Becker 0 for 2, and that'll bring up Grant Olsen. He singled and scored last time up. And as he walks in, a quick reminder as well, Polito's Pizza, home of the big slice, with locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Rothschild, and Wisconsin Rapids. Polito's Pizza is open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. Polito's Pizza is open late on Friday and Saturdays as well to satisfy your after-party pizza craving. In Stevens Point, your Polito's Pizza is located in beautiful downtown on Main Street. As the breaking ball drops in there, makes you wonder, Don's got here early on today. They were here at about a little after 10:30, and then when they go off, maybe they took a drive down to Polito's. I'm not sure where you're parking the bus down there, but you can always try and find your ways. There's a ground ball to short again. Kadrovich ranging to his left, sidearm flip across. And there's out number 2. So here's Alex Edwards. Edwards drew a walk back in that second inning. Again, single tallies in the first and second for the Dons. As Hammerly rears back and check swing. Did he go? He did not, and it's ball 1. As looks like Cy Becker's going to go and get loose down that left field line. So that's inside. So I think that answers that question, that Becker is going to be next up whenever he's ready for the Dons. We'll see if they give Jacoby the 4th. And aiming it all the way and firing it right down the middle. I will say, I've done a fair amount of games this year. Maybe we'll see it more of the summer in Legion Ball. I won't see someone hit the elementary school.
It's a long ways.
As that's going to miss away. We've seen a couple come close.
It's a long ways. That's got to be 450.
More and more of the adult league. We hit one, a team I play for, we hit one in the left field line that came close. But if he went to center, that's going to be a 3-C play without a doubt. It's a 2-out walk for Edwards, his second walk of the game. So here comes Nathan Nemitz. He struck out looking back in the second. Because you see this beautiful backdrop here at Memorial. Yeah, Roosevelt's all the way from left into center. You got the trees behind the scoreboard. Very picturesque, medium-sized town baseball here in central Wisconsin. A lot of ballparks in this area. Very, very beautiful locations, including multiple ones here in the Plover-Stevens Point area. So 1-0 to Nemitz, and that's going to be down and away 2-0. So after got a couple of ground balls to short, he's walked the 8-hitter. He's down 2-0 to the 9-hitter in a 1-run game with Konechny on deck. Dangerous spot for Hammerly. This is the hitter you want, and he'll pump in a strike on the inner half. So 2-1. And Edwards not likely to run, but we've seen him do it in soccer. He can definitely get going when he needs to. Hammerly set again, comes set at the shoulders and fires in a curveball. Strike 2 called. 2's across. 2-2, 2 outs. The batter wearing number 3. The leg kick. Big breaking ball, ground ball. That hit Hammerly, but skips over to Baydoun in time. The inning is over, 1-4-3. And we are halfway through. No runs, no hits, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of 4 with a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
I'll make sure. I always forget to turn the mute button off on my microphone. I've done that. I did that Saturday. Cost me a full inning over in Marshfield. So we'll hear from our friends at Nikolai Construction after Peyton Flees wraps up his at bat. Peyton popped up to first his first time up. Eight hitters came to the plate back in that third inning for the Cardinals. Again, 3 runs on 4 hits in the inning. And that'll be a touch low for ball 1 to Peyton. Yeah, my name is Mike Weiler and Trevor Zaleski alongside me on production here on a cloudy, but it's now turned to a very nice afternoon. If you take away some of the colder temperatures, that'll miss inside. But after the rain last night and the rain this morning, I'm never going to be complaining about a little bit of cloud cover. Jacoby working from the windup, and the right-hander fires in a strike on the outer half of the fastball. Again, we had Becker getting loose. I'm not sure if he had enough time to get really warm in that inning. But he is on deck. There's a little looper over Nemitz into right center, a base hit. So Peyton Flees is going to be on board as that'll bring up Tim Sackman. And as Tim comes into the play, quick reminder as well that it's time to get back to work. And it's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Nikolai Construction of Marshfield is a well-established, family-owned business with a welcoming environment for you to be a part of today. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, steel, and excavation that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on East 29th Street in Marshfield to get started. As there's a bunt, diving play made. Throw back, and he's out. Double play.
Wow.
Great play by Jacoby. So again, get back to work with our friends at Nikolai Construction. So just like that, there's 2 outs. As that'll bring Melise Beidoun. There's a highlight reel play on the bunt. Sackman got it. It wasn't in the air much. It was more of a line drive for a bunt, but it went too far and at the very edge of the mound. As there's a strike. Diving forward, Jacoby makes the play and getting caught off base was Fleece, and not much he could do on that either. Because if you let it drop, then he's out at second, and he's doubled off at first. As Beidoun pops one up. Just behind the infield, dropped by Nemitz. He had it. He's looking at his glove to see where the trampoline is. And the air is going to bring up Cashin.
Center fielder, Bryson Cashin.
And that's one of the other hitters, because now you bring up Cashin, who tripled in a run last time up. Who hit one over Bennington's head, which is, again, a very impressive feat in and of itself. Fastball up. So 1-0 to Cashin. 2 outs. Line score is almost equal. The only difference, the 3 for the runs for the Cardinals. 2 runs, 5 hits in air for Columbus. 3 runs, 5 hits in air for the Cardinals. And it's 2-0. Cashin and Kadrovich looking to team up once again here in the 4th. Big spot for both teams as we're getting closer to the end of this one. There's a high fly ball deep center. Bennington going back, looking up, and touch them all, Bryson Cashin. The left, he goes yard, 2 unearned runs, and it is now 5-2 Pacelli. Second home run of the year for Bryson Cashin. Hit that one out to straight center. First one I've seen him hit that wasn't an in the park variety, and that'll bring in Kadrovich. And like I had said, just a couple pitches before, an error prolonging the inning from the leadoff man brings up the 2 best hitters in the CWC South, and Cashin made him pay. Now here's Kadrovich, who will take a strike, and we'll see if he tries to repeat the feat. He's got 2 home runs this year. He does try, and he'll tap one right back to Blake Jacoby. Step throw in time, inning over. but 2 unearned runs come across. 2 runs, 1 hit, there was an error, and nobody left. We go to inning number 5. It is 5-2 Pacelli on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Emma Konechny stepping into the box to start inning number 5, and as he does that, a reminder as well from Made a Custom Apparel in Stevens Point, as they provide quality decorated apparel from your hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. Hammerly back out there for another inning. Becker getting loose down the left field side for the Dons. He'll probably have the bottom half of the 5th. Konechny 0 for 2. Fly out to center and a strikeout as he'll roll on over toward Jordan at third. He'll step in on the grass. Throw in time, and Konechny's 0 for 3. So that'll bring up Jacoby. He's 0 for 2. He's rolled over to second base twice today.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake Jacoby.
Again, Becker and throwing down in that bullpen down the left field side. That's on the field, or it's inside the fence. The one down here, not as much, as we have some motorized bicyclists rolling past.
The truck pull is going on.
As that'll bounce in there. So 2-0 to Jacoby. 3-run lead for Pacelli. Ken Carlos coming in a couple days ago, who voted number 6 in the Division 4 poll, moving up. Columbus had dropped. Surprisingly, is that'll be in there. That's going to be in there for a strike.
All they did was lose to number 1 in D3.
It was surprising that they dropped 6 spots despite clinching their conference outright and losing on a walk-off grand slam when they were the better team. Well, they come in at number 9. But you got to think that we'll see how that looks next week as we get set for playoffs. But either way, they're top seeds.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
As they'll get set for a deep, big-time playoff run. Again, first time in school history winning the Clover Belt in 70 years. And it's going to be a one-out walk to Blake Jacoby. No matter how it ends, it is a dream season for the Dons.
Now batting,
as here comes Brock Bennington. Well, he's had 2 doubles today. And after seeing his center field counterpart just parking over the fence and the wind blowing out, if he gets a hold of one, I talked to the last thing about maybe hitting the school, this is the guy to do it. Especially if the wind picks up again. And Hammerly thought as well, because he misses outside with a breaking ball. You are not going to throw a fastball to Brock Bennington over the plate somewhere. If it's at the belt, anywhere on the plate, it is 5-4. There's a throw over, safe with a dive. And we saw it last Saturday on the day where there wasn't a ton of wind. He went over the scoreboard in Rochelle. Throw over again, safe with a dive. Jacoby, again, good speed. As looks like Becker's warm. He's heading back to the dugout. Hammerly trying to get through this 5th. Slide step. And that gets away from Sackman. Jacoby on his way to second. There's going to be no throw. A passed ball. And a 2-0 count. And I would say if there was 2 outs, I'd think about putting him on, but then you look at the guy on deck and you decide, nah, not really. You still be very careful, though, with Bennington. Or you throw in a curveball for a strike. As Coach Jeff Saddlemeyer helping the pitching game today. Helping call these games for the Cardinals. The 2-1. Line drive into center, cashing on the run. He can't get there on a leap. It just got past him around third. And scoring is Jacoby. And for the 3rd time today, Bennington's got a double. He's 3 for 3.
Now batting, the catcher, Colt.
And there's one of those runs back. Here comes Timbler. Cole 1 for 1, an RBI single back in the 1st. He walked back in the 3rd, and they're going to walk him again, as his courtesy runner had an adventure around the base pass. So 2nd time they've intentionally walked Timbler, and that'll bring up Adler. Adler 1 for 2, singled his last time up back. That was back in the 3rd. High fly ball to left. Flees on the run. That is a fair ball. It's caught. And that's a nice play by Peyton Flees. And again, Coach Denke had been talking about trying to nail down that 3rd outfield spot. You have Bierncott and Cashin, very good outfielders in their own right, trying to find that left fielder. And Flees has made some really nice offensive plays in the games I've been at this year. As we'll see Moritz run again for Timbler with 2 outs. And
Courtesy runner, Isaac Moritz.
As Timbler will head back and get the gear on. That'll bring up Becker. Cy 0 for 2. He's grounded out to shortstop. Line drive right at Baydoun. So he's hit up the middle 3 times, but he's got nothing to show for it. But a run does come across. 1 run on 1 hit and 2 left. We've played 4.5. It is now Pacelli 5, Columbus Catholic 3 on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Cy Becker now in to throw. He'll go over to the mound. Blake Jacoby will rotate over to 3rd. Becker on the year making his 7th appearance. He's 3-0 in 14 1/3 innings, an ERA of 4.40. He got the start in their first game against Rosholt last Saturday. As Bierncott will lead things off. Bierncott, Helms, and Jordan here in the 5th. Bierncott 1 for 2 and a single and a run scored back in the 3rd. So face Cy Becker, the lanky right-hander. Had himself a weekend last week, a walk-off single over Spencer. Then he came in and threw and then played Brooks Robinson-esque third base that game against Amherst. As the right-hander will miss high and away with a fastball. Bierncott stepping in there, and he'll take another one high. If there is a thing to work on for size, has at times struggled with his command. He's walked 18. But he's got very good stuff as he'll get a fastball by him. That's fouled straight back. Bierncott tried to pull that one the outer half. So 2-1. Becker with a pretty lively fastball as well. And that's going to miss up. So 3-1 now to Bierncott. Five runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals. They've left 4 on. There's a line drive into center. Bennington on the run. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. Saw good velocity on the mound, great velocity off the bat, and now a quick chance from our friends at Velocity Clubhouse. They offer private lessons, clinics, open gyms, and rentals of batting cages, hitting simulators, basketball courts, volleyball, and more. So up your game at Velocity Clubhouse in Stevens Point. Nick Helms 0 for 1. He popped up in the first, and he'll have a single to center this time. He had walked the last time, but he's aboard. So Helms 1 for 2, and that'll bring up Asher Jordan. Jordan 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the third.
Asher Jordan.
7th hit of the game for the Cardinals. And missing outside that time. Becker kind of aimed that one. That's going to be down, so 2-0 now. Trying to find a spot. Jordan has been swinging a good bat recently, and he's got the hit today. The fly out to center was well hit as well. That was chased down a few steps shy of the fence from Bennington. There's a ground ball towards short in the hole. The backhand throw over, and that's going to be late. It's an infield single. Good pick as well by Olsen across to keep that on the infield. And so back-to-back singles will bring up Ben Hammerly. Hammerly 0 for 2, a fly out to center, and a fielder's choice ground ball to short. So 2 on, 1 out. Hammerly looking for some insurance runs to help himself. 5 runs ball in the last 2 innings. And he'll take one up. Cardinals looking for win number 18. The Dons first number 16. That's going to be high and away. 2-0. Helms, the runner at second. Jordan over at first. Corners playing in. And taken all the way, and Hammerly will take a strike. Hitters count now 2-1. Could see a hit and run type of scenario here. Flees on deck. Runners hold. That's down and in. Again, going for that back foot. 3-1. Cardinal trying to put up a crooked number. Here in the 5th. Take it all the way, and he'll take a strike. So now count runs full, 3-2. Olsen now play back behind the runner. Little roller over toward third. Jacoby there. He'll step and throw across himself. And that will get the second out of the inning, but that will advance the runners to second and third. So 2 down, and that'll bring up Peyton Flees. He's 1 for 2. He singled back in the 4th, was doubled off on a bunt attempt. And as he steps in, reminder quickly from our friends over at Monogram. Unhappy in your current job? Then join the team of Monogram Foods here in Plover. With 2 modern facilities and plenty of openings, make the chance to come grow with Monogram Appetizers. That's pulled foul past Coach Sankey in the third base coaching box. For strike 1. Becker trying to work out of this. 2 runners in scoring position. 2 huge runs for the Cardinals for some insurance, as that's going to miss outside. Get these 2 runs in. Cardinals have that much more momentum, but if you strand them, that will really help the Dons to try and come back in this one. Little flare, shallow right, long run. Nimitz can't get there. That's down. That'll bring in at least 1. Throw's going to come in. It's going to be late. It's a 2-run single for Peyton Fleas. So it's now 7-3, and that'll bring up Tim Sackman. Sackman over 2. He a strikeout and a line drive double play on a bunt. So Tim stepping in there, trying to advance the runner, get things back to the top of the order. And he will. Line drive into left, a base hit. They'll go station to station with it. 4th hit of the inning off of Cy Becker. And that'll turn over to Baydoun.
Second baseman, Melise Baydoun.
Baydoun 1 for 2. Reached on an error last time up. Also singled and scored back in the 3rd. Scored the 4th as well. His error, the error that got him on, was what led to Cashin's home run the next time. Breaking ball will miss, or will hit the outside corner. It's 1-0. Strike 2 called. Little roller foul. So 0-2. Becker trying to get out of this inning. 2 runs in on the 2-run single from Fleece. Mises on second base. Sackman the runner at first. The 0-2 is going to miss up and over the head of the freshman. So 1-2. And again, a big out here. You have to get this hitter because you do not want bases loaded or slightly worse for Cashin on deck. So 1-2. Got him swinging. Beautiful breaking ball. For Cy Becker will end the inning.
For Pacelli.
And for Cy Becker, that is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. So call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. We've played 5 complete, 2 runs on 4 hits and 2 left. We go to the 6th, 7-3 Pacelli on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Mata Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with the design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing, or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at matacustom.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Heading back for the inning number 6. Olsen will lead things off for Columbus Catholic. Grant 1 for 2, a single and a ground ball to short today. Facing Hammerly. Breaking ball looped into left center. That's down. That's a base hit. That's going to split the outfielders. Olsen will take a big turn. But Cashin gets it back in quick, and he'll hold him to a lead-off single. So runner aboard. That'll bring up Edwards, who's walked twice. And as Alex steps in there, a reminder as well to be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery. Made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles, including point root beer, diet root beer, black cherry, orange, or vanilla cream, and kitty cocktail. For more than 15 years, as that's a pie pop-up. Foul. That's going back fair. Kadrovich with the leaping catch down the left field side for the first out. Again, for more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student athletes. Here comes Nathan Nemitz. 0 for 2 today. Strikeout and a ground ball. Olsen, the runner at first. Again, good speed. Chopper towards short, could be 2. 6, 4. Return throw is going to be well late. It'll be a fielder's choice. So 2 down for the top of the order, and Emmett Konieczny. Emmett 0 for 3. He's done everything you can on the field. As far as making out, he is flown out, struck out, and grounded out. That'll bounce in there. Gets past him, but he'll recover. So 1-0. 1-0 the count to Konieczny. Jacoby on deck. Big loop and breaking ball is going to stay up. So 2-0. Hammerly trying to work through the 6th. Looking for another ground ball. That one will miss down and away and in the dirt. Picked up by Tim Sackman. Now 3-0. Hitting the fielder's choice. Taken all the way. Throw back, he's safe. And it was a strike. The umpire never made the call that it was a strike. Now he did. Slide step, and that's going to be ball 4. It's going to skip all the way. Big turn at second, but he'll hold. So Konieczny aboard for the first time today. And now 2 on, 2 out for Jacoby. As Coach Saddlemeyer is going to go out and talk to his right-hander. And as he does, quick reminders all from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. They have offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Third. So here comes Jacoby. Big Jacoby 0 for 2. He walked and scored back in the 5th. He's grounded out to second twice. And again, a 4-run game. This is for the Cardinals, might be the biggest at bat of the game with Bennington on deck. And that's going to be in there for a strike. Hammerly will hit a low strike, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2. Hammerly trying to get out of this inning without having to face Bennington for a 4th time. And the line drive into right, but right in his tracks is Bierncott. Will end the inning. So no runs on a hit and 2 left. We go to the bottom of 6. It is 7-3 Pacelli on Zaleski Sports.
To understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
I really got to understand.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Cy Becker back out for another inning of work. And he has got to get through this one, keep this deficit at 4. He'll face Cashin, Kadrovich, and Bierncott. 2, 3, and 4 in the Cardinal order. Pacelli with 3 runs in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. Single tallies in the 1st, 2nd, and 5th for the Dons. Becker, second full inning of work. He had 4 hits, 2 runs, both earned. The 2-run single from Peyton Flees the difference there.
Off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 6th inning, the center fielder, Bryson Cashin.
3 runs, 7 hits, an error for the Dons. They've left 5 on base. That's high and away. Last time up, Cashin hit a 2-run homer to center. He is 2 for 2. A homer, a triple, and a walk. Little chopper foul that may have gotten a little bit of the back foot. Cardinals 7 runs, 10 hits, and an error. They've left 4 on base. Sorry, 6 on base. Line drive, or a couple bouncer to second. Nemitz is there. He'll throw over. That didn't sound very good off the bat either. There's the first out. First time they've retired Cashin today. And that'll bring up Lucas Hammerly to pinch hit for Kadrovich.
Pinch hitting Lucas Hammerly.
That's Kadrovich throwing down in the bullpen. So Kadrovich may get the 7th here. So Hammerly, who's hitting 154, will get the at-bat for Kadrovich. Is that a miss high for ball 1? So I was talking before the game, they're talking that it might have been Asher Jordan getting the 7th, but right now it looks like Kadrovich is throwing down that bullpen as there's a strike to Hammerly. So we'll see who gets the 7th for the Cardinals to try and shut this one down. Right now they're looking for a couple add-on runs. Down 2-1 now to Hammerly. High and away. Strike 2 called. Full count to Lucas Hammerly. Bierncott on deck. And that hit him.
10 seconds left. Here's what we do. Thanks.
So runner aboard. Here comes Brock Bierncott. Brock 1 for 3. He's flown out to center twice and singled and scored back in the third. He has worn out Bennington in center field today. Swing and a miss. As Bierncott trying to pull down and pulled the head out. So 0-1 to the Cardinal right fielder. Hammerly, again, the runner at first. He was hit by a pitch. Line drive into left field. That's down for a base hit. They'll go station to station. So 2 on, just the 1 out. Here comes Helms.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Helms.
Nick 1 for 2, a single and a run scored back in the 5th. Becker trying to shut the door here and keep it at 4. With the likelihood of seeing the Cardinal ace in the 7th. Fly ball to left center. Bennington racing over, diving, can't quite get there. He gave everything he had, but just couldn't quite make the play, and it's going to be back-to-back singles, and now the bases are loaded for Asher Jordan.
Now batting, the third baseman, Asher Jordan.
1 out. Luke Hammerly over at third base. Bierncott at second. Helms at first. As here, and Jordan 2 for 3. Single and a run scored last time. He's driven in a run. That'll miss high. Becker looking for a ground ball. That's up 2-0. This one's got to be a strike. Becker trying to work now. He'll go out of the stretch. Jordan, I think, taking all the way, 2-0. Nope, miss swing and a miss. Got over a fastball, and it's 2-1. Hitters count still. 4-run lead, 3 big ones on the base paths. Breaking ball, beauty, drops in there. It's 2-2. Strikeout pop-up. Down and away, that gets by. Hammerly on the read. He's going to come across and score on the wild pitch. And it's 8-3. Skip by Timbler. And a good read. Hammerly comes across. Bierncott and Helms each move up 90 feet, and it's a full count to Jordan, with Ben Hammerly on deck. Becker just standing on the mound, looking over, waiting for play to resume. He'll step in, working out of the stretch. And he walked him. Bases remain loaded. So a run was in on the wild pitch, and that'll bring up Ben Hammerly.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ben
Monday or Tuesday.
Hammerly.
That'll bring up Hammerly. Ben, the left-hander, trying to drive in a couple extra runs. Really put him in a chance to get his second win of the year.
Good replay there, Joe. The tag, that was a good one.
Working out of the windup. Back down and in. The 1-1, ground ball to second, looking to try and turn it 4-6. Throw over late. Fielder's choice and an RBI for Hammerly. Jordan erased, and there's 2 down. So 2 runs into the inning, and now it's a 6-run lead for Pacelli. As Jamison Mayak will run. Jamison Mayak running at first.
Courtesy runner, Jamison Mayak.
So here comes Fleece. As Mayak will run for the pitcher Hammerly. So it seems like Ben might go out there for a 7th, but if he gets in trouble, we may see Kadrowicz, who was throwing. As that'll miss high for ball 1.
So Mark's Media Works, who does Midstate and some of the others with us, they also do that type of work, so we're going to let them do some of our voiceovers. So it's not the same people over and over. So just email up the script sometime.
Breaking ball fouled off by Peyton Flees. Peyton 2 for 3. He's driven in 2, scored a couple, or has not scored a run, but he's had a couple big hits in this one. And a really nice catch as well down the left field line last inning. 6-run lead for Pacelli. 9 runs, 12 hits. That'll miss outside, so it's 2-1 now. Sackman on deck. In a battle of top 10 teams. Teams with state aspirations. Is that going to miss high? And it's 3-1. Becker set. And he misses. Bases are loaded once again on the walk. So that'll bring up Tim Sackman. Tim 1 for 3, singled back in the 5th.
Sackman!
If Tim gets one out of here, can end it. That one will miss high. With these metal bats, you never know.
The game concluding run is at the plate. That's how I word it.
Becker working out of the stretch. 2-0, missing high. So in this inning, 2 hits, 2 walks, a hit batter. And there's a strike from Becker. He got the ground out from Cashin, then he hit Hammerly, Luke Hammerly. Singles to Bierncott and Helms, a walk to Jordan. He was erased on the fielder's choice by Ben Hammerly, and then he walked Flees. There's a little flare foul, that'll drop. It's 2-2 to the Cardinal catcher. Sackman taking his one-hand warm-up. Get that top hand through. Choke up on the bat a touch and step back into that right-handed box. We cross the 3 o'clock hour. Game moving fairly quickly, just over 90 minutes. Big breaking ball and a big swing and a miss. Strikeout of Tim Sackman ends the inning. And that is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. So call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. We go to the 7th, last chance for the Dons. They're down 9-3 here from Plover on Zaleski Sports.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One-man band. Just follow your dreams. Keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.com. rapidsrapids.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and more than just awards.
Seventh inning up. Last chance for Columbus Catholic as Brock Bennington will step in to lead things off. And if Ben Hammerly really can't wait for him to not be facing him anymore. He is 3 for 3 with 3 doubles. As that one will bounce well short, and Tim's going to go and talk to his pitcher saying, "Did make sure you got the right sign." And that also may have got a piece of the umpire. Just making sure he's all right. The umpire didn't move. So yeah, Bennington, 3 for 3, 3 doubles. He scored a run. That was back in the first. And another one's going to bounce in there. Hammerly trying to keep the ball down. And there's a strike on the outer half. Bennington taking it 2-1. Dons just need some base runners trying to come back in this one. They need 6. And I think if Hammerly gets in trouble, we'll see a move. But Hammerly trying to go the distance as Bennington rolls that one foul toward Timbler in the on-deck circle. Again, we had Kadrovich throwing last inning just in case. Jordan's available as well to throw. Two-two. Roll foul toward the third base coaching box. Coach Krassel will make the play there. Flip it over to Jordan. He'll throw it in. Teamwork on the exchange there. Hammerly working from the windup. The lanky right-hander. High pop-up foul out of play right toward us. That gets on top of the screen. Or on top of the netting, I should say. So 9-3, again 2-2, 3-2. That'll bounce in there. So the strikes have been really good. The 3 balls have been down in the dirt. So Hammerly trying to get Bennington out here for the first time. Timbler on deck, who has been walked intentionally twice. Looper into center. That's going to be a diving play made by Bryson Cashin on the backhand. My, oh my, Bryson Cashin.
They're saying he's safe.
Oh, they're saying he didn't get it. So throw back to first, and he's... No, based on players saying out. They're saying out. Coach Krassel going to talk about it. Base umpire had originally called out. We got a discussion here. I'm not sure. I don't know if we ever had a good angle on it from our camera look. So home plate umpire, they all called out. So he is out. It'll be a line out to center.
Colt Timbler.
And Bennington retires. Here comes Timbler. Timbler 1 for 1. He's been intentionally walked twice and an RBI single back in the first. If that gets by Cashin, Bennington, he'd have more than a double this time, at that time. But Bryson Cashin with the defensive play of the day. Breaking ball is going to miss up to Timbler. So 1 out here in the 7th. There's a fly ball into right center. On the run, Bierncott. Still going, he can't hang on to it. Timbler is going to be holding at first. And we'll see how that one's ruled. That, to me, that's an E9. And they are putting down an error on the scoreboard. Be an E9. As Bierncott had to go right through the glove. So that'll bring up Zane Adler. Adler 1 for 3, a single back in the third. Need a couple of Pulver Black Sox and over teammates of Kadrovich and Cashin who played in the team last summer. Nothing in 1 to Adler. Timbler running for himself. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. No need for a courtesy runner now in the 7th. Let your star catcher run the bases. Breaking ball down in the dirt. Knocked down by Sackman. So 1-2 now. Hammerly trying to get through, trying to go the distance here in this game. Be a big game for him. Only his 4th start. That misses high. So 2-2. And Don just looking for base runners, trying to just keep the line moving. The 2-2, the leg kick. Ground ball to third, picked on the backhand. Runner was going, throw over it, and scooped over by Helms at first for the second out. Nice play. And the very unconventional two-handed scoop from Nick Helms. So here comes Cy Becker, last chance for Columbus. Or as last week I would have called him, Brooks Robinson Jr. Wade Boggs, George Brett, Nolan Arenado. Pick your third baseman defensive whiz, and that is Cy Becker. As he'll take one down low. I don't know if Cloverbell does a gold glove, but if they do, it should go to that man. As that's going to miss outside with a breaking ball. Timbler, the runner at second, 2 outs. Olsen sits on deck looking to get a chance. Outside, 3-0. Hammerly in the stretch. Trying to climb the ladder back. Becker, I think, taken all the way. Again, they need base runners. That's nowhere close. Wild pitch will get the runner to third. And Becker draws the walk. So runners at the corners for Olsen. As it looks like he may be pitch counted out. And we'll see who comes in as Coach Sankey makes the long walk out. Looks like he's going to take the baseball from Ben Hammerly. As he is got an arm across the shoulder. And it looks like they may be keeping him in there. It's a little bit of a pep talk, trying to tell him maybe tell him this is your last batter. And he's staying in there, so he is still able. I'll need to see if I can get a look at what he's at.
Now batting first baseman, Grant Olsen.
Well, he's only at 93, so we still got plenty in the tank. At least theoretically. As far as what is allowed by the WIAA. Runners at the corners. Kind of surprised Helms holding the runner at first. Becker holds it, a looping curveball, stays at the eyes. And there's ball 1 to Olsen. Olsen 2 for 3, a couple of singles and a run scored back in the second. Olsen's played a very good defensive first base. Popped foul right field side, and that'll get out of play. Of course, stay tuned following the conclusion of this one for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll be down on the field with a victorious coach and player. You get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield and Curtis or at NasonvilleDairy.com, and trust me, it is worth every possible penny. That'll miss outside. 2-1 the count to Olsen. Runners at the corners. Becker's still staying put. And it's 3-1. Hammerly's starting to tire. You can tell he's starting to aim it a little bit. This might be his last hitter. With Edwards on deck. They may give him Edwards and Nemitz if they need to. But if it does get to Konechny, that'll miss. And the bases are loaded. If it gets to the top of the order, they'll get him out of there. And that's going to be it. So Hammerly will get the baseball taken from him as we're going to step aside. Call to the bullpen has been made 1 out to go here in the 7th. It's 9-3 Cardinals on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1, 2, 3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee, or essays to write. 1, 2, 3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Drew Kadrovich is going to come in to try and shut the door here. And there's no one better to do it. With the bases loaded, he'll face Alex Edwards. Kadrovich making his 9th appearance, second on the bullpen. The first one was back on Tuesday against Rajal. He's 5-1. A 1.75 ERA, 52 strikeouts in 28 innings. He last threw on Tuesday against Rajal. He faced 6 hitters through 2 innings, and he struck out 5 of them. He'll face Edwards. And a BB of a fastball for strike 1. Edwards 0 for 1. He's walked twice and popped up to short. Strike 2. A little different velocity from Hammerly to Kadrovich. Again, stay tuned for an Nasonville post-game show. If this score holds, we'll talk to Coach Sankey and Peyton Flees. And that'll miss just a touch up. And almost had Timbler just kind of break into the plate for really no reason. So 1-2 to Edwards. We'll see if he throws another fastball or maybe a curveball. Breaking ball down and away. Got him swinging. And this one is over. Your final score here from Veterans Memorial Park here in Plover. Pacelli Cardinals 9, Columbus Catholic 3. Cardinals win number 18 on the season. Again, stay tuned. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show on the way. That's coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So.
Back here from Veterans Memorial Park here with Coach Sankey and the Cardinals coach. 2 top 10 teams, and what a performance those middle innings offensively.
Yeah, you know, our guys, some of our guys have been struggling a little bit offensively, but, you know, a couple adjustments, and specifically Bryson, and made a couple adjustments today in a little pregame BP routine that we did, and it really showed today.
And with this team, you guys had to wait a little bit. You had the rain, you're moving back a couple of times, and you finally get it in. The weather holds out. It's a beautiful afternoon, and it's a beautiful win for you guys.
Yeah, it's a good win for us. I thought Hammer did a nice job of keeping the ball down in the zone. You know, he gave up a couple runs. We had a little miscue there at first base on a pickoff play, but other than that, he kept it down. We played some good defense, and we put the pressure on them offensively.
And I guess talk about the balance of this team. We talked about getting some of these guys going. Peyton comes in, has a couple hits. Tim has a hit on the bottom of the order. Just 1 to 9, you guys seem to really start to dial in now, and that's going to be huge with playoffs just around the corner.
Right, and that's what baseball is all about. Everybody gets their opportunity 1 through 9, and when they come through, it looks good for us. You know, those 8 and 9 guys are getting hot and getting on base for the top of the order to drive them in. You know, you're right. I really like the way our lineup's flowing right now.
And you talked last time we were there from Buchholz about trying to find your everyday players in these spots. You're trying to find the third outfielder for a while, and now it seems like Peyton seems to really kind of taken that job and run with it.
Yeah, he definitely has. Peyton's done a great job. Offensively, it started coming. Now the defense, too. That catch he made down the left field line could have been a game changer. You know, if that lands, they score a couple runs. But just him concentrating out there, getting good reads on balls is helping us a lot.
Absolutely, Coach. Again, a great win. Go get some food and have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, Mike.
We'll get Peyton out here.
You're up. Peyton. That's up, Peyton. Peyton, please. Peyton, get up here. Come on, you're on live TV. No, live TV.
We'll get Peyton Fleece here, I guess. Talk about your game. So you see our camera up there. So just talk about what you're seeing out there, kind of seizing this left field job and getting a couple hits today.
Oh yeah, it's a good game. Just came out with confidence and played like we had to take care of them.
And I guess for yourself, what are you looking at the plate facing a team like Columbus, knowing what they can do as a pitcher? Like, what are you seeing at the plate?
You just got to stay confident and hit the ball.
And then the other end now, you guys are conference champions, playoffs around the corner. Some big opponents today, big opponents next week. What are you guys going to try and learn from this one going forward to try and get you guys set for a potential state run?
Minimize the errors and just keep being consistent and confident.
All right, so we're going to do one last thing. We're going to get you in our highlight house. So if you see our camera right up there, right at the top of the house, I'm going to get out of the way, give you the microphone. I'll count you in. You'll say your name and that you're in the house, all right?
All right. I'm Peyton Fleece, and I'm in the house.
Good enough. Peyton Fleece, our highlight house player of the game. Cardinals win this one 9-3. So that being said, we're going to wrap things up here. That has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with those fresh cheese curds made daily. Head to NasonvilleDairy.com today, or head to Marshfield, or head to Curtis. For Trevor Zaleski, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, everybody. One more time, your final score was Pacelli 9, Columbus Catholic 3. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay cool, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time for more great baseball right here on Zaleski Sports. Good night, everybody.
Start setting them out there, you know what I mean?